We love breaking down Bama football with our buddy Stephen M. Smith of Touchdown Alabama. Join him on his show, In My Own Words. It's right here on YouTube, In My Own Words, every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday at 6:30 Central. Stephen, what's going on today?
Doing great, man. Doing fantastic. It's the off season, so you're trying to keep everybody engaged. I know Saban's got the players. They're at home, summer vacation. A lot of them are back in their hometowns, working, training with different coaches, personal coaches, trainers, things of that sort. Quite a few of these young men march with their degrees earlier in the month. So it's the off season, but you're still trying to find ways to keep the content fresh.
Excellent. Well, the commits are coming in, so that keeps the content fresh as well. Jeremiah Beaman, right there out of the home state, right there in Birmingham, 12 career sacks for him. What have you seen out of one Jeremiah Beaman?
Just a guy that has a never-ending motor at a Parker High School, a high four-star recruit, a guy that, works his tail off. You see the motor from the first play to the very last play. He's even got more room to grow in terms of not just the pass rushing ability, but the run stopping ability as well. One of his trainers got a chance to be around him, Coach Leonard Stevens, step-by-step performance training out of Birmingham. He kind of likens this young man to Quentin Williams. And that's high praise when you look at what Big Q was able to do for the Crimson Tide prior to going to the NFL. So Beaman, a huge get on the defensive line, a disruptive defensive end. He's got some ability to sustain at the point of attack and stopping the run. Still some areas to grow, but what I like about him so far, this kid just has a non-stop motor.
And if I remember correctly, Stephen, I have seen few players burst onto the scene like Q Williams at Bama, where he was pretty much an unknown in the offseason. Then within 3 or 4 or 5 games, he was a star.
Oh, absolutely. And what was crazy was, Mark, you got to look at it. Quentin Williams was behind so many guys. So it wasn't the fact that he was not good. He was highly talented. It was just Bama was so stacked at that time on the defensive line. And I remember it was the summer, that summer was the spring, and Jonathan Allen was getting ready to pursue the NFL draft. And so many people kept asking him, Jonathan Allen, who's the next guy on the defensive line? So many people thought he would say Raekwon Davis, but he actually said, hey, Quentin Williams is the next freak of nature. Number 92 is who you want to keep your eyes on. And we saw it happen, 2018. All Q needed was one season. 2018, we're talking about, 19 and a half tackles for a loss, 8 sacks, just disruptive everywhere. Became a unanimous All-American. And of course, the story was the number 3 overall pick in the 2019 draft by the Jets. So for Q, he had to wait behind a lot of guys, but when his turn came, boy, did he erupt. And if Jeremiah Beaman is anything close to what Quentin Williams was, Bama's got something special.